The process for upgrading a domain controller is the same for any version of Windows Server starting from Windows Server 2008 through Windows Server 2016. You can upgrade to a Windows Server 2016 domain in one of the following two ways. You can upgrade the operating system on existing domain controllers that are running Windows Server 2008 or later. You can add servers running Windows Server 2016 as domain controllers in a domain that already has domain controllers running earlier versions of Windows Server. We recommend the latter method because when you finish, you will have a clean installation of the Windows Server 2016 operating system and the ADDS database. Whenever you add a new domain controller, the domain DNS records are updated, and clients will immediately find and use this domain controller. Upgrading to Windows Server 2016. To upgrade an ADDS domain running at the functional level of an earlier version of Windows Server to an ADDS domain running at the functional level of Windows Server 2016, you must first upgrade all the domain controllers to the Windows Server 2016 operating system. You can perform this upgrade by upgrading all the existing domain controllers to Windows Server 2016. Alternatively, you can introduce new domain controllers that are running Windows Server 2016 and then phase out the existing domain controllers. An in-place operating system upgrade does not perform automatic schema and domain preparation. To perform an in-place upgrade of a computer that has the ADDS role installed, you must first use the command line commands addprep.exe/forest-prep and addprep.exe/domain-prep to prepare the forest and domain. The installation media in the /support/addprep folder includes addprep.exe. There are no additional configuration steps after that point, and you can continue to run the Windows Server 2016 operating system upgrade. When you promote a server running Windows Server 2016 to be a domain controller in an existing domain, and you have signed in as a member of the Schema Admins and Enterprise Admins groups, the ADDS schema automatically updates to Windows Server 2016. In this scenario, you do not need to run the addprep.exe command before you start the installation. Deploying Windows Server 2016 domain controllers. To upgrade the operating system of a domain controller running Windows Server 2008 or later to Windows Server 2016, perform the following steps. 1. Insert the installation disk for Windows Server 2016, and then run Setup. The Windows Setup wizard opens. 2. Complete the Windows Setup wizard and choose the option Upgrade, Install Windows and keep files, settings, and applications. Note, with this type of upgrade, you do not need to preserve user settings and reinstall applications. Everything is upgraded in place. Remember to check for hardware and software compatibility before you perform an upgrade. To introduce a clean installation of Windows Server 2016 as a domain controller, perform the following steps. 1. Deploy and configure a new installation of Windows Server 2016, and then join it to the domain. 2. Promote the new server to be a domain controller in the domain by using Server Manager or one of the other methods described previously. 3. Update the client DNS settings that refer to the old domain controllers to use the new domain controller.